Summer's here, and if you haven't already noticed, it's one of the busiest travel seasons yet. And if you are still looking for ideas on where to go, what to do, and where to stay, all on a budget, well, travel expert and best-selling author Sarah Danishi has you covered. Sarah, how are you?
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
Good. So let's talk here because we're always looking for good deals, always looking for things to do. What are some of the things that you are starting to discover and destinations that are pretty fun for people?
Yeah, well, I think really the big thing right now is what we're seeing is travel is back in a big way. 6 out of 10 Americans are planning a trip this summer, which is a 35% increase just from last year. But of course, if you have been looking, you've probably noticed that prices are high across the board, but you can still make some budget-friendly choices. You want to choose off the beaten path destinations. If you're planning on flying, definitely book now because ticket prices are going up, or pass on flights altogether and drive somewhere new. Whatever you do, you want to consider traveling midweek because there are fewer crowds and it's usually easier on the wallet.
Yeah. Is it too late to start making summer trip plans?
No, not at all. In fact, what I would say is maybe look to some places that you might not think of. Maybe some of the big cities that you maybe missed over the past couple of years. 2 interesting suggestions, Atlanta and then Calgary. I'll circle back to that in just a second, right? I know. You're
Yeah.
like, what? Atlanta is great. Obviously, you want to stay in the heart of downtown and enjoy suites with floor-to-ceiling windows and incredible views from the Westin Peachtree. You want to definitely make a point to catch the sunset from that property at least one evening because they've got this really cool sundial restaurant and bar on the 73rd floor. Of course, when you're in Atlanta, you have to get your shopping fix in at the nearby Lenox Square Mall, but definitely make a point to visit the Beltline. If you haven't been in a couple of years, that's this really cool long walkable path where you can ride bikes and even walk from bars to restaurants. And if you're traveling with kids, you got to go to Stone Mountain. That was a big favorite of mine when I was a kid. You can either hike there or do one of their famous nighttime laser shows.
Yeah.
But Calgary, because I know you guys have probably been wondering, where is she going with Calgary? Well, you can head up to Canada, something a little bit different. You can put the Sheraton Cavalier Calgary Hotel on your radar. It's close to both the airport and downtown. One of their best features is their locally famous Oasis Water Park. But what to do in Calgary? You'll want to visit the Heritage Park Historical Village, Calgary Tower, and especially if you're traveling with kids as well, the Callaway Park is actually Western Canada's largest amusement park. It's not too far away, just a short drive. So something cool to do there.
I love it. Okay, first I got to say Atlanta, because you must first stop in Atlanta. But this is
Right?
kind of thing. I worked at the Lenox Mall, and my brothers worked at the Peachtree. And so when they went to school down there, and I worked down there, and it has grown. It's so beautiful to go to. I mean, also too, you have Tyler Perry's studio down there that you can go and check out. Some very off the beat things are so amazing. And I'm finding more and more people are looking at Calgary. I just literally talked to someone the other day who's heading to Calgary for a little vacation and have a good time there. So, and that's what's so great. And that's what I love about you is that you got all these like unexpected destinations for people to go check out.
Totally. Well, and that's the whole thing is that you want to think about places off the beaten path. And I mean, but I also get it too. Some of us want to do that classic beach destination, and you can absolutely do that. You can consider Maui. Maybe you want to do something a little bit more luxurious. I know we're always talking about, saving money, but if you want to do a little bit of a splurge, the Ritz-Carlton Kapalua is amazing, stunning property. And Maui, there's so much to do there. You can always do the road to Hana, or you can do that boat ride to Malakini Crater. I don't know if you've done that, or snorkeling at Turtletown. So really, whatever you want to do, there's something for you.
Yeah, and that's what I think, following you and seeing what you're doing, and of course, the budgets that you give. I love what you said, small budgets to big budgets. It's not hard to make those, of course, destination trips and plan them very easily. So it's awesome. Where can we find out more to do all this kind of stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I would say go to Marriott.com for more information or to even get ideas and inspiration on upcoming trips.
No, I love it. Sarah, thank you for joining us. Thank you. I'm looking forward to actually maybe plan a trip to Calgary.
There you go. I'm looking forward to your pictures.
Thank you.